Well, just a great basketball game, and I think that we got a heck of a lot better in a day since the last time we played, and with an opponent that is, you know, th- they're absolutely as advertised. I mean, they've got great scoring and great post play and um, unbelievable coach. So they're very, very difficult to defend. You're not usually happy when you give up um, 76 points to a team, but I think some of those points at the end, added to the total. But I thought we did everything we needed to do to win that basketball game, and just had a couple of flat offensive possessions where we tried to generate something for a go-to player, and they had a more significant go-to player inside with Kunan. When they needed a bucket, they could just go into Alyssa, and she can make a play or make the pass, and then a couple of big time threes. But I love that's why they're so good. They're really poised, and they're veteran, and that whole team played together last year, and they're playing together again. So there's a certain chemistry and a poise and a composure that we're not at yet. And that's their fifth ACC game, and it's our second. So I think we'll get there. I love my team in big games. I think we play really well against top five opponents. I think we really, there's going to be a lot of wins coming ahead for us when we get back on track and really get in our flow.
Any questions from the media? As a reminder, please use the raise hand function if you have a question. First question comes from Wyatt Kopelman. Go ahead, Wyatt.
Coach, obviously not the outcome you all wanted today against a top five team in the country, but you all were coming off of a 2-day notice from playing number 3 Louisville. Just what did you notice out of your team's mentality, and what were some of the maybe possible challenges you expected coming into this one?
Well, I said to the team, and I'm really proud of them, but for the team, it's like they show up for practice, and it's a change. But for the staff, it is so challenging. And I don't know if you guys remember, but this same swap happened to us last year, and it's just I'm really proud of my staff. I thought to rally. Last year, same deal. We're sitting there waiting on a plane to go to Louisville, and that ends up being NC State. It's not like it's an average team swapping out to an average team. It's the top 2 teams in the league that we didn't know who we were playing. So I think a huge, and then for the team, there's a certain package. We've been successful against NC State in the past, but there's a certain package that you offensively that you have to have in. And I needed a little bit more time to get it in, but most of it we executed tonight with a 1-day prep, which is some of the shots that Meier got and the best Destiny got. For Miami to hit more threes than NC State after the game we just played, that's incredible. For Miami to out-rebound NC State, that's incredible. A lot of that is a package that you have to have in to pull them away from the basket. You have to be threatening. You saw the post streaking out of the lane and streaking to the 3-point line and multiple screening actions on the 20, 25 feet away from the basket. That's the way you can rebound against them. That's the way you can score against them. But it takes a while to put in. And I thought we did a heck of a job putting that in the short notice with, it was our second ACC game with a bunch of new players. So got a couple stars in the making. I think Julia Williams is real special, and I think Meier really held it down for us. So, and Kelsey just had a great game.
Any other questions for Coach Meier? Go ahead, Michelle.
Hey, Katie, I missed the beginning. I'm not sure if you talked a lot about Julia, but she's really come on. I mean, I know you had said you had high expectations for her, but can you talk about her play, today, the last couple games? She's really, she's playing like a veteran. She doesn't really look like a freshman.
No, she's very competitive, just very, very, very competitive. There were a couple turnovers there in the fourth quarter, and I think Lee had one of them, and I think Kelsey had the other. And that was, you expected that would happen a lot, but I'm telling you, she made some great plays, some great assists, but she's so aggressive to the rim, and everyone's playing her as a driver, but she's still, she's still getting there because she's got her head up. She shares the ball really well. She's got a great shift. So that was I would say kind of a breakout performance for her. And then she did hit a 3 as well. So she's really special, but I'll tell you the 2 people, and I got almost choked up a little bit in the locker room, is Micaiah Gray and Destiny Harden. The way they played, their bodies still don't feel 100% right, but they're giving it their all. And I thought Mikey, when we were on the ropes, she got to the free throw line. She had big shots for us. It was Mikey of old, and I'm happy for her. And I feel like Destiny just gives us just her ability to stretch the defense and gives us another scoring option. Didn't know that we'd get 14 minutes out of her, but I kept asking her if she could go, and she kept saying yes. So, Mikey coming back and Destiny coming back, it makes this a really fun offensive team, and that's the big difference. And that's why we were struggling early in the year.
And last question comes from Wyatt Kopelman. Go ahead, Wyatt.
Coach, you guys continue to shift defenses from man to zone, it looks like, as the game continued to go on, especially in the second half. How did you notice your team's versatility to continue shifting? How much did that put on the NC State defense, and how do you look to capitalize on that?
Yeah,
going
I
forward?
mean, I don't know how many assists they had at halftime. I really don't, but I feel like in the second half, they may have done a better job of moving that extra pass, NC State. But, our different defenses, that's always a plan. Just getting up and guarding them. We didn't feel like they had as much ball pressure as when we played Maryland and when we played Indiana. We were trying to see how we matched up, and we thought, maybe they haven't played someone who can get up underneath that ball like we can. And I think Perez did a great job of handling it. But it disrupted the communication between the coach and their point guard when you change defenses. And I think that was really important for us, that they couldn't get some of their play calls in. And then that's where we were having some success.